Hi everyone, welcome to or back to my channel. Today we are chit-chatting. It's the start of 2020 and I wanted to share 10 goals that I have for 2020. Hopefully they are somewhat applicable to you, or they're similar to the goals you have, or maybe they'll inspire you, who knows. I am utilizing my reading nook. If you want to see more of it, I did post a room tour, so I'll link that video down below. Basically, these are overall goals that I have for the year. They range from finance related to health related. Let's get into the video.
Let's do this thing!
The first goal is to read more, which I know is on a lot of people's lists, but I have a specific reading goal for this year, and that is to read the entire Harry Potter series. You're probably thinking, why haven't you already read the Harry Potter series? Because I'm a little past due, I know. Growing up, my brother had read the whole series, so I don't know if it was like sibling rivalry where I was like, oh no, he read it, I can't read it. I have the first book right here, I've already started it. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Goal for 2020 is to first read the entire Harry Potter series and then also read many other books. I also have a problem where I start like 3 books at once and then never finish any of them. I don't know if you experience that too, but I started reading Becoming by Michelle Obama last year and I still haven't finished it. And I started like 50 million other books and haven't finished them. With my goal of reading and reading Harry Potter, it's to finish books. And if you have any book suggestions, let me know. My second goal of 2020 is to travel more. Like, I already travel a good amount. I want to try places that I wouldn't think to go to. Like, I went to Minnesota last week to visit Vlad because that's where he's from and meet his family, which was amazing, and I probably never would have thought to go to Minnesota otherwise, but it was actually a really nice state and I enjoyed my time. I already have a trip planned for this summer because my best friend's sister, who I'm also friends with, is turning 21, so we're going down to Disney World. We're gonna have lots of fun, so I'm excited for that. One that's really high up on my list is Banff, Canada. I don't know if you've seen pictures before, but it's just beautiful. Like, winter, summer, any season, it's gorgeous. I personally really want to go in the summer because like the colors of the water and the mountains and everything are just breathtaking. So that's probably somewhere that I will go to in 2020, hopefully. My third goal is to make my bed every day. This is a goal on the simpler side. Honestly, it's something that I've always wanted to do, and 22 years later, I still have not achieved it. I have a tendency of rushing in the morning. I really go down to the last minute in terms of my time for getting ready. Then I come home and my room's a mess and my bed's not made, and it's just not nice to come home to. I definitely want to start making my bed every day, and then it's one thing that I've accomplished for the day. I've already achieved one goal, so you already have one success by the time you're walking out the door in the morning. My fourth goal is to save more and spend less. In 2019, I did not do great with my budget. I definitely saved a good amount and wasn't awful with my money, but I could have made better decisions. I just graduated from college last year and then started my full-time job. So I was meeting a lot of new people, I was moving to a new apartment. There were just a lot of like social activities. It was easy for me to just spend money on coffee and eating out. It's so much easier to just buy groceries and make my lunches and dinners rather than just spending $10 at Sweetgreen every day at lunch, because it adds up quickly. And that's pretty much, if you go every day for 5 days, that's $50, and I could have used $50 on a full week's worth of groceries. So it definitely makes a difference. I also just buy like weird things that I don't need. I have so many water bottles and coffee mugs. It's just like that weird thing that makes me happy to purchase. I need to hone it in and bring it back a little on my purchase of those items, which is actually hilarious because yesterday I bought a blender bottle and then the day before that I bought a coffee mug. So we're already off to a poor start. Now the goal is out there, I said it out loud, so we gotta work on it. Just in terms of saving more, I want to make sure that I'm putting money into my savings each week and not touching that, just because I'm the type of person who I like to save my money for long-term goals like traveling. It's something that I definitely want to keep doing because traveling is something that makes me happy, so I want to make sure I have the money for it. Goal number 5 is to focus more on health. And this is a wide range of things. This is anything from self-care all the way to just figuring out my sleep schedule. I have a tendency to constantly like go, go, go and never stop, and then I am just burnt out and it ruins me. And then I sleep for like a week straight. Just being able to maintain my self-care throughout the year will be better in the long term. It can be anything from taking a bath to lighting a candle or having like my rock salt lamp on or going to the gym. Going to the gym is huge for me. It's something that makes me feel better, and when I do it, I'm taking care of myself and my body, but also releasing some endorphins and being happier. Win-win overall. With my food, I want to be better with what I'm putting into my body. I'm eating way too much sugar, so I need to cut down on that. What you put into your body is really important. It's what 80% is nutrition and then 20% is exercise and working out. So I want to focus on both and really take care of myself this year. Oh, I also want to meditate. This is something that I've recently started doing. Vlad sent me a few videos on meditating, so now I have a guru. I was really skeptical at first. I didn't really want to try it. I like yoga a lot, but meditating is just, I always feel like I can't focus or sit there and not think about anything. Since I've been doing it, I've honestly been sleeping better and I've been in a better mood, so that's something I definitely want to continue with. It's actually really fun. I might do more sit-down videos. This is just like very comfortable and cozy. I'm having a great time. Goal number 6, I forgot it, I wrote it down. Oh, goal number 6 is to enjoy life more. I am very future focused. I'm constantly thinking about like my next achievement and next goal and how I can get to it. Before I know it, the year's over. So I think for me, it's more of being present in the moment with friends or on vacation, to really be there instead of thinking about like, oh, I have to go back to work tomorrow. Or even when I'm in workout classes, sometimes I'm like, oh, I have so much stuff to do when I get home. But just taking that hour and time to yourself to really enjoy what you're doing, it's really important. Goal number 7 is to be more sustainable. This is something that is becoming just a general trend, which is awesome. Personally, I've been doing better in terms of being more eco-friendly with my purchases and not consuming as much. I spend money on clothes that I don't need by companies partaking in fast fashion, and it's just not good for the environment. I want to, 1, spend less money on clothes, and 2, donate when I can and thrift when I can. And then even further, there's sustainable companies that make nice sustainable clothes. I just found out about this company called the Girlfriend Collective that makes sustainable athletic clothing. I'd rather invest in something that's sustainable and better quality than just cheap fast fashion clothes. With health, I want to eat more plant-based. I want to get more fruits and vegetables back into my diet, because when I am doing that and eating more plant-based, my body genuinely feels better. So I want to be more nutritious and sustainable in my food choices. Goal number 8 is to learn and develop more. I loved school, and now that I am out of it, I miss learning new things and gaining new skills. And this is both like personal development as well as professional development. I actually found this place called General Assembly. They do a bunch of free introductory courses. I tried an introduction to Python, which is a coding language, and it was pretty interesting, but they have other ones like intro to digital marketing and a bunch of other topics. Even just in terms of YouTube and where that goes in the future, I want to get better at editing and finding my niche within my channel and what I want my brand to be. I've been trying to get better at editing with Final Cut Pro. There's so many different pieces and elements within the software that I definitely don't know how to use yet or even know exists. So I need to figure out how I can make better content going forward. Another thing that I want to do is trying more challenges. I see a lot of videos on monthly challenges, like quitting sugar for a month or taking cold showers every day for 30 days. So that's something that I want to experiment with. I did one video where I tried hot yoga every day for a week. It was really fun to film and I enjoyed the yoga a lot. So that's something that I'll probably continue with going forward, trying new things and getting out of my comfort zone. Okay, we're getting to the end. Goal number 9 is to volunteer more. It was something that was a really big part of my high school experience. Once I got to college, it was sort of harder to volunteer. I still managed to do so, and I do volunteer with different opportunities that they have at my work. But I just think outside of work, I don't really get involved in my community as much as I'd like to. I know that they have big brothers, big sisters in Boston, so that's something that I might apply to be a big sister and be able to mentor someone. That would be really fun. Other opportunities would just be like volunteering at a soup kitchen, or even just like at a run. Maybe I'll volunteer at the Boston Marathon this year. That actually leads me into goal 10. I really want to run a marathon. I've ran 4 half marathons now. Last year is when I started getting into them. Once you get the bug, you just can't stop. I definitely want to run either the Boston or New York marathon and just do it once. I don't think I would be like a full-out marathon runner and do it every year, but just to do it at least once or twice, especially in places like Boston and New York where it's such a huge experience, would be really fun. Those are my 10 goals for 2020. These are my main overarching goals for the time being. I'm excited for the year. I'm excited for what it's gonna bring. Right now I am posting every Sunday. I'm going to stick with that, and I want to make it a consistent schedule. Once I get into the routine of it, I might post 2 times a week. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a wonderful day. I will see you next Sunday. Bye.